They used to be strong, wise, respected. But now, movie dads are weak, dumb and scared of their wives. What the hell happened? In this video I'm breaking down how modern media turned fathers into walking jokes and why that's a serious problem. Not just for us, but also for the next generation. Back in the day, fathers in movies and shows actually meant something. They weren't perfect, but they were reliable, tough and led by example. Like Tony Soprano said,
"Whatever happened to Gary Cooper? The strong, silent type."
Those were the men who didn't cry, but held the entire family together. They were present, strong, and somebody you could look up to. Nowadays, they're just a punchline. Just take Henry Danger's dad as an example, Jack Hart. His wife raises an eyebrow, he flinches. His daughter has pimples, he vomits. And his wife and kids always treat him like a little child. He's not a father, he's a man-child with a credit card. And you see this behavior in every modern show. Jerry Smith, Mr. Turner, Bob Belcher, Phil Dunphy, and in just every modern kid show, they all follow the same formula. Dumb, weak, controlled. Their only role is to mess up and get fixed by their wife or kids. Now here's the thing, kids are dumb. Not in a mean way, just unformed. They absorb everything. When they watch shows for hours where the dad is always the clown, guess what happens? That becomes their default belief about what a father is. These characters become their family, at least subconsciously. So when they see their real dad, they're already programmed to think less of him. But the mom on the other side is perfect, of course. Now look, I'm not saying mom shouldn't be strong, that's not the point. The problem is balance. In modern shows, the mom is rational, calm, strong, and always right, while the dad is irrational, emotional, and always needs to be handled. That's not equality, it's rewriting family dynamics with the dad at the bottom, instead of everyone having their own role in the family. Which is actually really dangerous, cause this isn't just about, oh, they made dad look dumb. No, this matters because boys are growing up without any idea of what a good man looks like. If every father figure they see is a joke, then who do they model themselves after? They don't. They become passive, confused, and emotionally chaotic, the exact opposite of what they should be. And girls, they grow up expecting men to be incompetent, weak, and submissive. That breaks families. So why would the media push this agenda of weak fathers? When I thought about it, I came up with 3 reasons why this narrative gets pushed so aggressively. Reason 1. Strong men are hard to control. A strong, confident and masculine man with principles and values doesn't buy everything, doesn't obey everything, and doesn't apologize for existing. That's a threat to systems that rely on passive consumers. So what do? You mock the man. You turn him into a joke. You make the strong dad a punchline, so the next generation never wants to be like him. Reason 2. It fits modern ideological trends. Let's be real, the media isn't neutral. They love promoting guys who are soft, emotional, and easy to control because it causes less drama. And masculinity, real masculinity, that's seen as toxic unless it's nurtured, ironic, or broken first. So yeah, they'll let men be tough, but only if they cry first. Only if they're ashamed of their power, and only if they're safe. Reason 3. Most writers today grew up without a real father figure, single mom households, divorces, passive dads. So when they write dads, they don't write what a father should be, they write what they remember. And what they remember isn't always good. That trauma becomes a template for a whole generation of TV dads. So will it continue like this, or is change coming? Yes, it will keep going like this, at least in mainstream media. Hollywood and big networks are way too deep into this narrative. They're afraid to portray strong fathers unless it's in a gritty or sad context. But there's hope. Independent creators, YouTubers, and smaller studios are starting to push back. People are starving for real masculinity again, for stories with honor, discipline, and strength. You can already see the shift in the success of creators like Andrew Tate, Hamza, or even stuff like The Northman. Men are hungry for manly role models, and if there is demand, there will be supply. So yeah, the tide might turn, but only if people keep calling it out, and stop laughing every time a dad gets portrayed as a spy. Comment your opinion and like the video if you want others to also know about this problem. Subscribe.